And so people believe that they're watching one man's actions. They believe that they're watching one man's decisions. They believe that they're watching one man's vitriol. And there's a strong contingent, both across the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, who believe that they are watching what they call a distraction from the Epstein files. But it's typical in America to get the picture inverted, because most people don't understand that the picture is always inverted before it's shown to us, because they know the natural suspicion that's in most Americans, at least most Americans who try to participate in critical thinking. They know that if you invert the picture before you show it to us, most of us will invert it back and then say, I've solved it. The Epstein files are the distraction. It's not the other way around. People feel that the president is so terrified of having the fullness of the Epstein files come out that he's going around starting conflicts and wars to create a distraction, so that everybody will take their mind off finding out basically which president sleeps with which child. And do you really need the Epstein files to know that? Have I not been Epsteining you all along, telling you for years and years that these people will sleep with anything under the age of 2, sodomize it, not one of them, but 10 of them on one 4-year-old child, and then take tokens of handkerchiefs of that poor little one bleeding to death. And then if the child doesn't survive it, then that child still has a role to play in having their body cut up for parts, cut up for beauty processes of the rich, of the famous. Like, why do you need to see Epstein files to believe what God has already told you was in the Epstein files before we even knew that there was an Epstein files for me to refer to? I never had to refer to files. I told you that there were snuff films. But now that people are leaking information and the files are coming out and saying that, yes, snuff films are real. I was talking about that stuff in 2019, saying that I had never heard of such a thing, a process of killing a human being on camera, live, for the entertainment of whoever can afford to buy the after tape in my life. These were all things that Yah told me directly or showed me in dreams, being meticulous to document the process. But now America is like 6 years behind and feels like in order to be really sure that these things are real, that they're not urban legend, you need to see the files. And so everything that is happening in geopolitics, people feel, oh no, the files is the main thing. And then all the geopolitical stuff is just